Hey guys, today I'm going to show you how to play Skye for intermediate and beginner players, and also some tricks or plays I like to do personally. Before we get into the video, I have a quick word from our sponsor, SKINCLUB. SKINCLUB is a case opening site with over 100 custom Counter-Strike cases, so let's go ahead and open one up right now. I really want to get a knife on CS, so I'm going to open a knife case for $150 that will guarantee me a knife. We pulled a Bowie knife and profited $100, which is great. I opened some more knife cases and got some knives that I didn't really want, so I'm going to use SKINCLUB's upgrade feature. I can choose the knives I don't want and turn them into a better knife with a 75% chance. 75% chance is great odds, so I'm going to go ahead and try to upgrade these knives and see if we could get this gut knife marble fade. And we did end up getting the gut knife marble fade, which is why I love this upgrade feature so much. SKINCLUB is also having a New Year's event right now where every dollar you spend on the website you earn points. You can use the points to enter great giveaways, trade in for more cases, or even get a knife. Use my link down below for a 10% bonus to your deposit and start getting some great skins today. Skye is one of the best overall agents in VALORANT. She has a little bit of everything in her kit. She can heal, you can dodge for your team into places, you can flash for your team, you can pop flash and fight kind of like a duelist. And if you learn how to use all of her util correctly, it could be a really important asset to your team. First, we're going to start off with the Skye Flash. This is probably the most important thing she has in her kit. This is like your bread and butter. You're going to be using your Skye Flash for everything, for info, or pop flashes for kills, for setting up your team for success. So info flash, like the round will start, your barrier will be right here. The barrier will drop. I don't like to info flash off rip right away. Because let's say they're rushing A or something, you'll kind of just hear them. I'd rather save my flash like to fight with, if I can just hear if they're there, you know. But if it's quiet, they don't make noise after a couple seconds. They could be walking up. There could be a lurker. You want to check. You just start your flash all the way deep A main. Blinded. And I'll pop that voice line every time. When that voice line blinded comes up, that means it hit someone. So someone's A main. So you can kind of play off that. You can stay here. You don't have to rotate. You can kind of anchor. Or they might speed up after that. You can ask, you know, your omen or whoever for a smoke and then position yourself on site however you want to play. If there's no one there, you do your info flash and you can rotate B or start leaning towards mid or B or wherever else there's noise at. So it can help your teammates like rotations around the maps and stuff. The second big usage of a Skye Flash is pop flashing, which is basically flashing around a corner or out of a smoke as fast as possible before the enemy can react, which will net you some free kills. So you'll get around the corner, you'll throw it around the corner as fast as you can and swing with it. And they'll be blind, they don't really have time to react to it. Another great way to use your flash is to pop it late. So a lot of enemies will kind of catch on to your flash plays if you do them a lot, so they'll be ready to turn your flashes. So what you do is you'll find a corner or something to throw your bird against, and your bird will stay there and you'll jiggle with the flash to kind of sell it that you're peeking. So they'll turn from the flash and then you swing again and pop it late, so that way they'll be full blind. Like that. So it works really good to kind of mix it up. Also will help you get kills, you know. If they start turning your flashes a lot, you could kind of try to mix that in there, maybe catch them off guard. Another thing I forgot to mention about the flash is that every time you throw it, it has a bar that determines how long your flash will last. If you pop your flash in the first section of the bar, the enemy will be blinded for a shorter time. And if you blind them on the second part of the bar, the flash will last much longer on the enemies. So whenever you pop flash, it doesn't last as long as like a team flash, and that's because Skye's an initiator, so they wanted to kind of promote team play. A way to get around that is just you can ride your flash like along the walls or on the floor, so it gets more uptime. I'm gonna do normal pop flash. You can see he gets unblinded pretty quickly. You definitely have enough time to kill him. But now I'm going to ride the flash along the wall, so that way the timer goes longer. And you'll see he's blind much longer. So it's a lot better if you're to get multi-kills to do the long flash. The only thing is, the flash does make noise as it's in the air. So if they're close enough, they'll hear your bird like right along the wall, and they might just turn it. The next piece of util we're going to go over is her dodge. So the dodge is pretty self-explanatory. It's basically just like to clear space, kind of like a Soviet drone, but it moves a lot faster. And it could also stun people if you hit them directly or very close to them. And it does do 30 damage too if you hit them directly. So dodge is pretty good, especially on attack, just for clearing space or clearing any angles so your team can push on the site. So we're here at sent A main. Let's say we're doing an A rush or something. The barrier drops. I'm gonna walk up right here behind this box and dodge A main for my team, because a lot of teams like to fight A main, like the Omen will one way. A lot of times the Jet or Reyna will, you know, peek, go for one, try to dismiss or dash out. So we'll go ahead and just dodge that for my team so they don't have to worry about it. See the Jet peeking A main. They'll be stunned for a good amount of time and my team can push up. The team should be behind the dodge scaling up, so they should get a free kill on that guy. Or if not, that Jet dashes away and it creates a space for them to go out to site. Because by then, they have their own util for site. You know, we have our own Jet. He can dash out off that. We can Reyna flash out. Whatever util your team has, you know, you kind of combo with the dodge. So I'm going to show you how the dodge does damage. You just have to hit him directly and it'll do 30. The way I find most useful to use the dodge on defense is to get info, like later on in the round, or to stall. Stall an attack is pretty good. Like I said, the dodge has a more like definitive use on attack because you're kind of like, you know where you're gonna go. You need to clear the space. Like let's see, rushing A, you need to clear A main. You rushing B, you need to clear B main. In defense, they kind of come to you, you know. There's no like set spot that's good to use your dodge. You just kind of have to use it as the round goes on. Let's say the round starts. You know, the barrier drops. I don't hear anything. I don't want to use my info, my flash for info. I'd rather keep it to fight or something. You can just dodge. Just come up and dodge. You know, clear every corner, clear them in. You either see someone and then you can back up, and you know, if you see a lot they're in a rush A, you can ask for a smoke, kind of get set up on site. Or, you know, you see no one and then you can rotate or call rotates and you have your flashes to fight off that. You can also use your dodge later in the round and combine it with the info flash if you want to get info in multiple places. So let's say the round starts, the barrier drops, I don't hear anything. I can use my info flash. My info flash use nothing, so I know I have a little bit of time. I can shift over to cat or something and I can dodge cat for info. After that, and then I'll either see someone's cat, we could shift our attention to cat. Or let's say I do my info flash A main and I dodge cat and there's nothing. The enemy's probably most likely towards B sides, you know, so we could call heavy rotates towards B. And then I can kind of stay towards A and check one more time if someone's main, or we can all just stack B. They'll probably be coming out by then. Okay, so another use for the dodge, like I said on defense, is to kind of stall. So let's say I have a teammate on A site, they're coming out A and I'm kind of playing door, right? We'll hear them A, I'll call the smoke. And then I can use my dodge here to stall when they come out. They'll be trying to come out the smoke. I can hold my dodge here. If anyone comes out, they'll just stun. I can peek and fight. And my guy on the site can peek off that too. And it kind of holds them behind the smoke because if there's multiple trying to pop out the smoke, it does like an AoE. You can stun multiple people in there. And let's say like the Jet dashes out and there's multiple people behind the smoke. You know, you can isolate the Jet that dashes out and kill him, and then you can reposition on site. It gives you time the Jet back on site too to play for your teammate because I mean they're all stunned for like a good amount. They can't run out while they're stunned. Next thing we're going to go over is her ultimate ability, which is Seekers. It is 8 charges, and what it does is it finds the 3 closest players to you. Your Seekers will chase those 3 closest players down until they either break it or until it hits them, which will stun and near sight them. So I find it really useful for rushing sites, for retake. Let's say you're like mid-round, you know, there's like a minute left, it's like a 3v3 or something, you're not sure where to go with the bomb, or you're not sure where the attackers are if you're defending. You kind of pop your ult and it'll just tell you immediately where they're all at, so you can kind of, you know what site to go to after that, or you know where you should shift your defense at to where they're at. So really useful. I'm gonna show you how to use it. You're rushing with it, which is one of the, I think, the best uses for it. So let's say, you know, the barrier drops, you're gonna go A main. I'm just gonna pop my ult right away, and most likely there won't be max more than 3 guys on A. So I mean, they have to cover the whole map. They'll probably have 2 A, maybe 1 mid, 2 B. So your ult will always kind of tell you everyone that's on the site, which is really good. And then that way you can better focus your util, and your teammates can also focus their util on those people because you'll know exactly where they're at. So it makes it really hard to defend the site. So let's say we're going to go ahead and rush A main. I'm going to go ahead and pop my ult right away. I'm going to let my ult clear A main. My ult is going to spot this guy top right, so I know to flash out the smoke and look top right for him. And my teammates will know.
We're down here.
Okay, so like I said before, another good use for the Seekers is for mid-round. Let's say, you know, you're mid-round, there's like a minute left. As you see right now, it's a 1v2. I have no info on where the enemies are. I'm not sure where to go. I'll just pop my ult here. So both my ults cabbages are going towards B, so I can just run in with the bomb and plant, and then I could play the 1v2 post plant, you know, or you know 2v2, 3v3, whatever it is. Just it's good for mid round if you are lacking info on attack and you're not sure where to go with the bomb, and then vice versa on defense. If it's like a 2v2, 3v3, 1v2, you don't know where the attackers are gonna go. It's like mid round. You pop your ult and then you can just go wherever the cabbages are. So another good usage for the ults is for retaking. So let's say I was playing A, the enemy went B, and you know I have my ult. My ult will immediately tell me like the 3 closest people once again, so it's really good to focus your util. Whereas in this scenario, it's like a 1v2. You know, I'm feeling confident I can win. I can pop my ult and I can work off of that. So my ult shows one market door, one site. I stun this guy's site, I can kill him, and then I can flash another util on the guy's side.
One enemy remaining.
And you know, so it's really good to help you focus your util and know where to direct your attention at. And next ability we're gonna go over, also very good ability, very important, is her heal, Skye Heal. So the Skye Heal heals for 100 HP total, and that's grand total, so you can heal one person for 100, or you can heal your entire team for 100. Probably the best heal in the game. So my raise is like half HP right here, so we're gonna pull out our heal, and just as long as he's in the radius, he'll get healed up. So you'll see it drained about half my heals from healing him. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and heal multiple people. As you'll see, I'll do the same exact thing. Pull out your ult, heal them, and it'll drain the same amount as if you're healing one person. So you want to take advantage and try to heal multiple of your teammates if you can at the same time. And I would always recommend to buy heal on pistol round. So a lot of people don't buy armor on pistol round. And so, you know, so a lot of people take like chip damage from util or spamming, etc. So the heal is really strong on pistol round. I would say to always buy it. Okay guys, so this guide is going to be split into 2 parts just because it's packed with a lot of information. In the next part of the video, I'm going to be showing you the best way to play Skye on all her good maps and things you should be doing with her that will help you succeed on those maps. So make sure you subscribe if you're not already and turn on noties so you can see when that next video is being posted. And I appreciate you guys, and I hope some of these tips helped you guys learn more stuff about Skye.